Hello everyone. So, I decided I'm gonna upload like just a nice speed art, just of me doodling and drawing some bits. I didn't really start with much of an idea in my mind. I'm gonna narrate over this, obviously, as you can tell, because I'm doing it right now. I watch the channel called Peter Draws a lot, and he does a lot of very interesting drawings, and he always narrates them, and I think it makes them a lot more engaging. And if you don't like the narration, you can just put on some music. I'd recommend this song in the background. You can hear it's called Burra by Alash. It's a lovely song. It's about these 60 heroes who hid on this mountain called Bull Camel Mountain in the I think it was the 1700s, and they were fighting the Chinese. And I don't know the exact lyrics, but I really like not knowing the exact lyrics because my brain kind of fills it in. It's a very nostalgic song, I find. So it still gives me chills, you know. I just play it on loop. Like, what are they singing about? It can be anything, you can fill it in. But I suppose I should probably talk about the drawing as well, because it is kind of the main thing about this video. So I started off, I wanted to do this ship I invented called the Gaandyk, which means dream sailor. It's gliding towards this big cliff with like a temple shaped like a wrathful deity in it. And I just couldn't be asked to figure out the perspective and shit for the Gaandyk to look correct. So I just changed it, got rid of the mountains because I'm not good at landscapes, and just changed it into just a wrathful deity. I haven't thought of a name for him yet. I used to jokingly call all my deities after mantras, but I like long mantras that are like, you know, a few paragraphs long just for jokes. But I don't know, maybe we could call this guy, I could make up a name. Well no, I've had this name kind of buzzing around in my head for a few days. Aardyzhaandyk the Gaandyk, I think, is a good name. I don't know what it means, but I think it's quite engaging. So I'm shading his beard here. I don't really like the shading on his beard, to be honest. I kind of changed what I was going to do with this drawing a lot while I was doing it. I decided to shade it all with pen. Before that I was going to do it all in pencil, but I'm quite glad that I decided not to do it in pencil, because then I wouldn't be able to watercolour it as well. As you'll see later, I kind of coloured this one in with some watercolours. So yeah, I want to talk about the drawing, but it's like, there's so much other stuff I could talk about. I could talk about stuff related to it. I did my GCSE art project on wrathful deities, and that was actually really interesting. I didn't really learn a lot about them, but I got to draw a lot of wrathful deities, which is good because they look really cool and they're fun to draw. So yeah, this one I decided to make him green. Thought it was a nice hue of green. This kind of slightly bluish moment of greenness, you know. Kind of had that essence, that tone. They're just filling the lips with a different tone of green. I'm never very good with colour. I think the colour was too pale on the lips, and it sort of drowned out the shading and kind of made them blend in. But you know, I don't know why I'm doing that voice. That's gonna get annoying. So what was I gonna say? See, now I've always thought that I've been okay at art. Not to toot my own trumpet-dumpet, but I think I'm okay at it. This one, I don't think it's one of my best works, but I just started college, right? And my art class is like my biggest class, and there's just some people in there, and they just make me look like I just feel like I can't draw when I see their art, because it's just so amazing. Shout outs to, is it weird if I mention their names? It's the first name. Shout outs to Ben and Megan, because their drawings are legit, like, fucking actually mad. They're like photo kind of realistic kind of thingy, you know, like they literally look like photographs. It's fucking mental. And they're from life, a lot of them, and I'm really bad at doing from life. So it looks like we've come to the end of this drawing. Might have to elongate it a little bit, so just to fit the audio. So yeah, thank you for watching.